Hello, we're here with Brandon Tottemer to talk a little bit about QuickBooks 2011 today. Brandon, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your experience with QuickBooks?
Sure, Michelle. My name is Brandon. I've been working with QuickBooks since 1996, back in version 2.0, the first Windows version.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Many years.
So what feature are you going to tell us about today?
Today I'm going to talk about the advanced inventory feature that's specific to enterprise solutions.
Well, what is advanced inventory?
Well, for the first time, we're able to actually specify on inventory the actual warehouse site. So for instance, we used to have third-party products that would specify a warehouse site or multiple locations for inventory. We could never accomplish that within QuickBooks itself, but now for the first time in Enterprise Solutions, we can do that. So for instance, if you get a product or if you get inventory in, you can actually specify warehouse 1 or warehouse 2 or whatever other site there is, and actually keep track of it. For years, we've been telling customers to mirror what's been happening in the real world within their QuickBooks, and they weren't able to do that, and now they're able to do that.
Excellent. So can you tell me a little bit more about how that works?
For instance, here's a really good value add for this, Michelle. If a business gets an order from one of their customers for 100 widgets, for instance, and they have 50 widgets in Warehouse 1 and 50 widgets in Warehouse 2, they can now perhaps do a transfer between one warehouse to another, or send out 2 orders to that same customer. They'll be able to track it more accurately.
Wow, that's great. Well, let's take a look at the feature in the product.
Sure.
QuickBooks Enterprise Solutions version 11 now includes an advanced inventory feature that allows businesses to track inventory in multiple locations, eliminating the need for third-party solutions or in-product workarounds. This feature ensures accurate inventory count by location and allows the business to sell and order by site based on sales location and availability. Advanced Inventory is a 4-fee service that requires a separate service contract and a yearly service fee. A free license of the service is included with QuickBooks Enterprise Solutions Accountant Edition, available only to accountants and pro advisors. This free license allows accountants to assist any clients using the Advanced Inventory service. To enable Advanced Inventory in Enterprise Solutions, select Preferences from the Edit menu. Select the Inventory and Items option and click the Company tab. Check the Advanced Inventory is Enabled box to turn on the functionality within the program. Once the Advanced Inventory is enabled, a new inventory site list is added to the List menu. Use this list to add and maintain your locations within the program. Add a new site at any time, make old sites inactive, or change site names and information. A site may be a warehouse, a truck, or anywhere inventory is permanently or temporarily stored. You can also use the inventory site list to adjust on-hand quantity or value by site, transfer inventory items between locations, and set reorder points for each inventory item by site. Note that when enabling advanced inventory in an existing file, inventory will need to be transferred from the first site created to all other sites using the Transfer Inventory function. Once you have enabled Advanced Inventory and set up your inventory site list, you will see a new field on sales orders, invoices, and sales receipts. This site field allows you to select the location from which the inventory will be taken. You must assign a site for all inventory parts. Use the Quick Report link in the Quantity field to see your current on-hand quantity for each location. You can select a different location for each inventory item if necessary. You can also select a location for delivery on a purchase order using the Ship To field, although this is not required. If a site was selected in the Ship To field on the purchase order, it will transfer to the item receipt or bill. Regardless, a site must be selected on the item receipt or bill to ensure that inventory is properly maintained. Additional reports are added when Advanced Inventory is enabled. These reports include quantity on hand by site, inventory valuation summary by site, inventory stock status by site, and pending builds by site. Advanced Inventory will help businesses with multiple locations better manage their inventory and their business.